In my hand, I hold a pill that has cited benefits such as increases in strength, better endurance, and mental clarity. I'm going to be taking it for the next 30 days and putting these claims to the test. Okay, so I'm down at the gym. This is going to be my first workout actually on the supplement, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Now, I have just filmed a video about how to prevent / fix scapular winging. You can just go watch that here. This will be the name and title of the video. Not figured that out yet, but I'm sure by the time this video is out, it will have one. Because I was doing that video though, I have done a really extensive shoulder warm-up, and I am doing shoulder press, so I don't know if it's going to take away from my performance, or who knows, I might smash through it, but I'm lifting a weight that I've not lifted in a very long time, and we'll get to see if there's any acute benefits to strength.
Nice, push it. Push. Put.
It was only like 4 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alas not, maybe. Did do that shoulder warm up. That sucks though, really, that's so bad. Because essentially last week I hit 55 for 8 quite easily, reps in the tank, and then I just done that, just completely collapsed. Now, to be honest, was that to failure? I don't know, because I know I'm pure coping right now, but there was something going on there that, like, round this side, this kept rattling, and I thought that the weight was slipping loose, and because of that, my mind just wasn't in it. We'll see my performance next set, and we'll be able to determine whether there's truth in that, or whether I'm just a loser and I'm coping so hard right now. So, I mean, that's what I got last week with this weight. Didn't feel any different really, but I'm not going to take that as a negative, because it felt like I might have had 1 or 2 kind of grinders in the tank, and that's how it felt last time. So I don't know, maybe with my opener there, I just was overthinking it a little bit. Regardless though, I wouldn't say that there's any immediate acute benefit for strength. I've come into the first set, it's been normal. Came into the second set, it's been a kind of normal result. So we'll have to test strength again in the long-term capacity after taking it for a wee while, because most of these things are never going to be acute, and if they were acute, you probably wouldn't be able to get them at Holland and Barrett. You would probably have to get them in the back room of a dodgy gym. So, not surprised, but you know, it was a good chance to try it at least. I've been taking Tribulus for just over 3 weeks now, and one of the cited benefits is that it allows a drop on body fat percentage whilst maintaining muscle mass. Now, it's not very well researched, this. It is basically based off like one animal study, a study on mice, so it's not very backed up in the scientific field of things. But if I go anecdotally, based on my own experience, I have been bulking this entire time. I was bulking before I ever took Tribulus, but I've been bulking even harder these last few weeks, actively putting on weight. I'm heavier than when I started. However, I'm catching myself in the gym sometimes in these kind of later weeks, and you know, I've caught myself in the mirror a few times, and I think I'm very, very subtly leaner. And you know, that could just be psychological, it could be placebo, it could even be that, you know, maybe I'm just training harder, but I don't know, I'm heavier and I feel like I look leaner. So on the anecdotal side of things, it may be worth taking if you're looking for that benefit. Obviously, with any of this, you need to kind of consult with a medical professional. But for me, I think there's a slight edge when it comes to dropping body fat percentage and maintaining muscle mass. Just shy of 4 weeks in, and my sleep levels, you know, how my sleep kind of quality's been, hasn't changed anything. Energy levels, I think, are a cited benefit of this supplement, but I've not really felt anything. I've not felt any kind of better quality of sleep. I've not felt any kind of more like physical energy. When I did first take it, there was like a real kind of boost to my energy then and there. I don't know how much that's just like a placebo effect or whatever. But I've kind of found as I've been taking it, I don't really feel any kind of stimulus from it. I don't feel like I'm, you know, energised by taking it. I don't feel like my energy levels are any better. Just kind of the same as always. So for that benefit, I'd probably rule it out. Taking Tribulus for about a month now, and I've been testing my productivity, my ability to work, you know, get some of my kind of online stuff done, some of my planning and organisation, and I have noticed that that's went up. Now, I don't really know if this is anything that's a trackable benefit to Tribulus, but I have noticed it's went up quite significantly. These things are quite hard to quantify, obviously. It's hard to tell, you know, am I just more productive because I'm having a better time when it comes to running my business? Am I more productive because we're hitting kind of the beginning of spring now and we've left winter, so it's longer days, it's brighter? Could that be an effect? But I noticed that it's so strong, this level of productivity, that I thought it would be amiss not to mention it, because it does feel quite day and night. Once again, that could be me, that could be circumstance. It could be the supplementation. It has perfectly coincided with it, but obviously we know that correlation does not equal causation. So take from that what you will. So that is the 30 days complete. Now, what are my thoughts and feelings about this supplement? Now, for acute strength performance, I think we saw on that very first day that there wasn't much benefit there. It's not something, I don't think, that's like a pre-workout that you can just take it and something's going to happen. I think it's much closer to something like Ashwagandha, where you have to be taking it for a few weeks before you actually notice any results. And when you do, they are going to be a real small percentage increase. You know, you're not going to get anything crazy from having these supplements. They're just for a little slight boost to your current performance. Now, when it comes to strength and testosterone production and that kind of side of things, I think there's more of a case when taken over a long period of time. Now, it's not scientific. I didn't go get a test before the 30 days and a test after. I don't actually know my kind of free testosterone levels. But I will say, I did see maybe a tiny result when it came to body composition. I think that was something that held up. I think I did see kind of a maintenance of body fat percentage in a bulking phase. I didn't put more fat on. I just kind of remained the same whilst being a heavier weight. So I think that is a good thing. You know, the actual scale went up, but the body fat percentage, anecdotally, because I didn't do any kind of like major tests, I didn't get a DEXA scan or anything like that. But visually, for me, how I'm feeling at least, I'm feeling like the body fat percentage definitely didn't go up, and I did gain weight. So I think that's always a good thing if you can make your scale weight go up and you don't see an increase in kind of visceral fat or waist circumference. That is a good thing. And that was something that happened after kind of taking this for 30 days. On that process, I did gain more weight because I'm in a bulk, and I didn't see any kind of fat gain or any additional fat gain, I should say. So for that benefit, I think that it might hold up. And I think, to be honest with you, that was one of the strongest benefits. When it came to things like sleep and energy levels, there was nothing there spectacular. I didn't see any kind of change. I never even really saw any energy boost from taking it, like acutely. And my sleep quality remained the exact same as it always is. Productivity, it was a bit of a weird one because I don't really know about this. I don't think this is even a cited benefit. I did notice in these last 30 days, my productivity did shoot through the roof. You can probably even see that I kept a consistent upload schedule, and that obviously off camera I did a lot of business stuff, and I've made a lot of kind of new deals, and my business is expanding and it's really good. So I did notice like a lot of productivity from me in this time, so much so that I did feel the need to note it. But as I've explained, is that the supplement, or is that just happenstance, life, the fact that we're moving from winter to spring? Is it that kind of seasonal effectiveness kind of thing? I don't know, but it was worth saying. So for a wrap up on this supplement, is it worth taking for sleep and energy levels? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no even for the whole productivity side of things, because that's not really proven. Even for acute strength performance or just any type of pre-workout, I don't think it's actually all that great. I don't think I got really any stronger in this time period, out with obviously the fact that I was bulking. But there might be a case for body composition. I would like to kind of research that further, but the body composition thing for me actually stood out. And it's funny because, looking at sources online and stuff like that, they said that, there was body composition improvements in like mice, but in human studies they never found anything. But I don't know, I might just be part mouse or something, because I felt that there was a benefit when it came to body composition. Like, that was the one thing. So I would say maybe it's good. To be fair, it could be good for a bulk or a cut, I suppose. I was going to say maybe it's good for a cut, but I think it could be good for a bulk and a cut for, actual overall body composition. If you're in a cut and you wanted to maintain muscle mass whilst losing body fat, or if you're just trying to accrue muscle mass and not put on too much body fat, I think it could be worth adding it to your kind of supplement rotation. Not that it's going to be anything dramatic, but if you're wanting to make every single thing count, if your diet's on point, if your training's on point, I think that could it hurt to add this in as a kind of body composition thing? If you got to this point in the video, please leave a like and comment down below. Have you taken this supplement? Have you taken similar supplements, maybe something like Tomcat or Ashwagandha? And what were your experiences on it? Please, if you did enjoy the video, subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Leave the notification bell on so that you can get updates on videos just like this. I'll see you in the next one.